What a way to start the show. Good evening, everybody. This is the PWZ podcast, the Professor Rick Del Santo. And joining me today, the House of Payne, Nick Payne and Hakim Ali. What's going on, gentlemen?
Chilling,
Hey,
man.
what's up, Rick? What's going on, my brother?
Excited.
I'm happy to be here with you guys tonight. It's been quite some time, probably over a year, I'd guess.
Yeah,
more than that, part. I think the last time we spoke was when we was going to Florida, right?
Correct. Probably just a couple days before that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has it been that long? Over a year?
That's what
Holy
I'm
shit.
saying.
Wow. Anyways, what's been going on in the land of the House of Payne before we break down what we're here for?
Well, since we last spoke, we've lost belts. We've gained 2 more. We've done a lot. We're Howard Tag Team Champions. We just did a show for them this week, which was interesting. No referees booked on the show, which was interesting.
How'd that work out?
That confused look that you have on your face was the same look me and my partner had on our faces.
Yeah.
We're in the ring, and the promoter was the referee, and he counted slow as hell. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
But we retained our belts, so I guess that's a good thing.
It worked in your favor.
Yeah. But we What else, Hakim? What else have we been doing?
Well, I mean, we had a record breaking 10th tag team title. We looking to get number 11th, hopefully in South Bend, Indiana, come August. We're looking.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking to get those damn belts from Brian Costello and Cowboy Bob.
Yep.
We're looking for number 11 in August. Let's see what happens with that. Other than that, we're 10-time tag team champions, making history. We just made 8 years as a tag team. And we still letting the world know that we are tag team wrestling.
That's awesome, dude. That's in Indiana. That's IAW, right? Is that what Costello's promotion is?
IWA, yes. I think it is.
Or it's IWA. Okay.
IAW. Mm-hmm.
One of those. Okay. Yeah.
What do I know? I just show up.
Brian Costello, the of course legendary wrestler. He's been around for quite some time. Wrestled in the WWF in the 1980s. Yeah.
Yeah. He did. I believe he did AWA, NWA. He did tours in Japan. He's been everywhere.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's amazing. You guys.
I'm like, oh shit! I beat that guy up. I tell my son all the time, "Hey, I beat him up." Him and Randy Orton's father. I beat him up. Both of them.
Yeah, you can step into the ring with the legendary Cowboy Bob Orton. So this weekend there's a big event coming over here, 662 Co Avenue, East Haven, Connecticut. Empire Pro is making their return. It's called Rise of the Empire. Tell us a little bit about the history of Empire Pro.
Oh,
tell them, Nick.
We come promos now. Empire Pro started up. Actually, it was more than 10 years ago. I think it was like 1999 is when I got involved with it. Yeah, man, it was wild times. It was started out as a backyard company, and then we got trained. We started learning and got a ring. We started performing, doing shows, and it was starting to gain momentum throughout the years. And then the Athletic Commission in New York, because they suck, we had to shut down. But now we're gonna bring this thing back, and we're gonna do it big. I'm really excited for the show. I can't wait. Can't wait.
You guys are bringing it back to East Haven, Connecticut. We got somebody in the chat. Kenny Giannotti wants to let you know. Our rule.
Boy.
All right, man.
There you go.
And thanks for tuning in, brother.
Thank you for tuning in, Kenny. So you guys got a big lineup this weekend. What made you guys decide to reignite Empire?
Tell them, Hakim. Oh, it's the first time I got to say that.
Well, I mean, we was down at the school, and we was talking to Mario Mancini, and we just kind of looked around and was like, I looked at Nick, I was like, let's talk to these guys and see if we able to do some business and run our own shows up in here. And I mean, we thought we was gonna get some pushback on it, but Mancini was like, you are brothers. Of course you can. So once he said that, I said, okay, now we got a plan. So it was more of talking about it. And then once we got the okay, we was like, okay, I guess we got to make this happen now. And,
right, because like the whole idea of it was always to bring it back. Once it shut down, it was like, all right, let's do what we can. Let's make our name, make some money, and then that's what we want to do. We want to open up a spot and bring this company back. Because it was something that when it got closed down, it was really starting to build up. We were really starting to get some good names on the card. At least at that time, what the good names were. And it kind of just, the rug kind of got pulled from under us. So when we got here and then we started, working with Paradise Alley and having a little thing to do with the alley fights, not many people know that, but alley fights is us too. Like putting those things together and making that happen really kind of planted the seeds for what is going to happen next Saturday or this Saturday. Yeah.
You guys are trying to differentiate this from, say, the alley fights as well, right? Kind of make it something different.
Right. That's why you don't see many guys from Paradise Alley on there. I didn't want it to be Paradise Alley light.
Right.
I want to bring different people. A lot of the guys that I have are originals. And I brought them back because I felt like they had something that they could, that should be seen. And sometimes over here they don't get looked at because they're not from out here.
Right.
So now is the time to just, give a little different flavor. Nothing against those guys. Those are all, guys that you'll probably see in the future for sure. But this first one has to be different. This first one has to be something they've never seen before.
Absolutely. I mean, that's like they say. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Just like they say, just want to bring it a different flavor from what PAPW is, what Alley Fight is. We just trying to bring New York into Connecticut, pretty much.
Right.
That's the whole concept.
You got quite an impressive lineup coming up for this weekend. You guys want to talk about the matches?
Let's do this.
You got this guy I'm a huge fan of. Actually, both of these guys I'm a huge fan of. Colossal Mike Law taking on the Cure Lucas Chase.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to that match.
Right. That's something that, lie, everybody that when that match was announced, that was the one thing that I heard a lot of people say is, I cannot wait to watch this one.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait to see it either. Just their war words back and forth recently online. Those promos, like
two great promo men. Yeah.
Right. They're two guys that can talk their asses off and can back it up in the ring. Lucas Chase has been tearing it up out here. But Mike Law in New York has been tearing it up, and he's been to Canada recently for Super Kick Wrestling. He's really doing some cool things. And we don't get to showcase him as much. He's done a few shots for Paradise Alley. He's done a few shots out here, but we want to showcase him and show people Mike Law is really good. And more people should know about him. He's a coach at Battle Club Pro. He's he's gonna be this is gonna be a really good match for sure. I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one either. Mike Law he's been around for close to, I'd have to say, almost 20 years. All right. I can tell you when I first saw him, he wrestled at this weird indie up in Danbury back in the earlier 2000s. And he was a lot smaller, and he did not look like a professional wrestler at all. So
right.
I'm sure I've heard him actually mention this show recently or post pictures from that show recently. So.
Yeah, no, his evolution in this game has been great, and he's a real humble guy, real nice guy. He's you never see him, angry. You never see him getting at anybody or having heat with somebody. He's a real good guy, and that's kind of what we want to build as well. A good locker room, a lot of good guys. All these guys are good dudes.
Of course, we got the Cure Lucas Chase. He's he's tearing it up all over the place. Student of Dustin Rhodes. He's made AEW appearances. He's the very first Coliseum Pro champion, the current Intercontinental champion for PAPW.
Right. Was he a former Blood, Sweat, and Tears champion as well?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Lucas Chase has been like that guy is. If you get a chance to see him on the Indies now, do it because soon you have to pay a lot more money to see him.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be long before that man is on TV tearing it up with some of the best. Like that's why we got him. Some
Yeah.
people don't like him. Some people, he's the cure. He is what he is, but he gets in the ring and backs it up.
Most definitely. I gotta give him credit where credit is due. I remember seeing him before he went and started training with Dustin. And I mean, he came back a total different man. I mean, not even when it comes to the wrestling, but it's a total different look on life as well. And it transpired into his in-ring work as well. So I give him, I mean, a lot of props, man. I mean, I mean, he said in his promo, the guy got married and then left a week later to go train. Like that's
Right.
insane. You know what I'm saying? That's insane.
Left for months to go do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he actually won the title down there too for the Rhodes Academy.
Yep.
It's another
Right.
one. Yeah.
The very
So
first one. Yeah.
he's collecting belts all over the place. All right, let's go. Another good guy right here, Sunset Steve, taking on, how do I pronounce this? Pick Money. Who I know nothing about him, but of course Sunset Steve. He's a PAPW guy. I've seen him quite a bit. Great guy, great competitor, great up and comer.
Yeah, Sunset Steve really has the crowd behind him. He's really grown in the last year. If you watched his progression over the last year, you've seen he's gotten a lot better. He's gotten a lot smarter. He's he's people really back him up, and I don't know. Pick Money got his work cut out for him, and that's my student. I trained Pick Money.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where did he train out of?
Out of the Bronx, out of where we actually had Empire Pro, the original.
Okay.
I had a space there where I was training people, and he came in and he trained. He's good, but I don't know. Sunset Steve, he's been putting in work and he's been everywhere. So
yeah,
that's gonna be a good one, and it's cool because they're both like the young face now of Empire Pro. Those are the guys that me and Hakim and the rest of us, we might not be doing this long, but they're gonna be the ones that we kind of like want to see progress and see them rise throughout the ranks of Empire Pro.
Okay. You got anything?
I think it's going to be a hard hitting match. I think it's going to be one of those matches where they both learn from each other. Hopefully, that's what I'm looking to see. I mean, you got two different styles. You got coming from two different states, different atmosphere, different backgrounds. So I see this as a learning experience for both of them. Win, lose, or draw.
Right. Did you see their promo today where Peak Money paid somebody to cut his promo for him?
I did see that. I saw that.
But that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I saw that about an hour ago. Yeah. So I thought that was very interesting.
He's been throwing that money around, and people are buying into it. That was interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was very interesting approach there.
Right, different, something different.
Yep.
Which is what we're trying to do. But,
and Steve's doing good. He's getting better at his promos, so he's getting better in ring. I think that this could be a good match.
In the ring, I think Steve gets better with every outing. He learns something every time he gets in the ring. Good, bad, or indifferent. He learns something. And he has to take that. He has to take all that knowledge that he's learning, and he has to apply it into this match as well, and into any of his future matches.
Of course, we got. Oh, go ahead. Did you have something else to add?
No, that was it. All
right. Of course, we got Mantequilla and Nutrius X. I have not seen Nutrius X in probably about 2 years, so I'm wondering what's up with this guy.
Now that's another one I'm looking forward to because Monte doesn't get out here much. He doesn't get out to this part of town a lot. Trained by Amazing Red and House of Glory, former Crown Jewel champion. former SWF cruiserweight champion and tag team champion. So like his resume is speaks for itself, and his ability in the ring is great. Now, Nutrient Sex, a lot of people don't get to see him as much either, and he's very ferocious. Like he reminds me of Chris Benoit. I know that might be, weird to say, but that his intensity, the way he hits, the way he moves, he's been underrated, and I can't wait to see that match. Like that's something that I want to go out and watch live with the crowd. That match is going to be insane.
Wow. Yeah, it's been a couple of years. I think one of the last times I did see him was for Paradise Alley. Now he's held some gold over there as well, and he just ever since the pandemic, he hasn't made any appearances back here.
Yeah. The pandemic kind of threw everything off, and shoot jobs and having to provide for the family. Family comes first. But now, like this was something that, because again, he's an Empire Pro original, so this was something that, as soon as we announced it, he was on board. He said,
Okay.
I can do that. So as I'm saying, we all had a real big passion for this, man. Like this was our thing. And we were doing it monthly back in the day and really growing crowds, like I said before. And now that we get a chance to do it out here with the knowledge that we learned, with everything that we've gained, you guys are in for one hell of a show.
And we have Gino the God, who I'm very familiar with. Glad to see he's working back in this area again. I've not seen him for a while. He's taking on King Sirius.
Yeah.
Did I say that right? Yeah.
Right. King.
What do you know about
Sirius,
this guy?
He was formerly known as Coupe de Ville in the original Empire Pro, and found out through some kind of 23andMe. I don't know, but he has some link to an ancient pharaoh and decided to change his whole character, whole thing, whole idea. That's his thing. So I mean, he's another one he's a high flyer, hard hitter, good talker. Him and Gino kind of had a past back in the day. Gino actually took the Empire Pro Championship off of him, I believe. So they have like a long-standing thing. There was a battle between Gino's cousin, another guy that we had named Rick Rose, King Sirius, and Tank were actually a team in the original Empire Pro as well, who's in the triple threat match. So that'd be awesome to see too. Maybe we get that rivalry renewed as well.
I don't want to mispronounce this. You have was it Louis Lindo? Is that correct?
Yep.
Did I pronounce that right? Okay. All right. Taking on the lit superstar Sebastian Cage. Sebastian Cage has been tearing it up for a number of years in the area. That dude, I can't say enough good things about this guy's in-ring work. I don't know anything about the Louis Lindo guy, but just from the promo clip I saw, I'm interested in seeing this guy perform. I have a feeling that this is going to be a really good match.
Yeah, definitely lucha style. They're both really good at the lucha style. Louis Lindo's been in the ring with a couple of really important people. He recently had a match with Diamante.
Okay.
That was really good. Him and Sebastian Cage have been up and down the road, battling it out. So they're very familiar with each other. So I predict it'll be a back and forth, high flying, high intense match. What about
some intensity there?
I see them really shocking the crowd. They're gonna put the crowd into a daze when they see them in action. I'm looking forward to that match as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those ones where there's just gonna be like the whole crowd's gonna be electric, so to speak. That's the match. I think I'm predicting this is gonna be match of the night. Sorry, guys.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, Sebastian Cage.
Uh-oh. You know what? Okay, all right. It's time to fly, Nick. It's time to fly. We haven't flew in a long time. You know what? We're gonna bring back our old style come this Saturday.
I'm not
they're gonna see.
We fly, but they really like they fly. Like I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly.
No, but seriously, I definitely think that's definitely a sleeper as well. That's a
Yeah.
sleeper. The Monte and Nutrient Sex is a sleeper. Is going to be, I'm looking forward to Gino getting back in the ring in singles competition. Haven't seen
Yeah.
him in singles in a while, so now like that's what I'm kind of excited to see him, hopefully gain more recognition from the crowd and more respect from the crowd doing it on his own. I like that focus of wanting to be by himself and prove like, this is me away from my team, away from guys. You've seen him with multiple partners. Now is the time he wants to kind of step out and show out, and I hope you guys are there to see it.
Of course, this is the three-way. Sasha Jenkins, Alexander Balcom, Big
Yep.
Daddy Cruz.
Yep. All
Yeah.
three joined the House of Glory. Now they also have history. Yeah, they all three have history. Big Daddy Cruz said it in his promo earlier today that him and Tank never got along. Never seen eye to eye. Even when they were training, didn't really get along with each other. And then Big Daddy Cruz and Sasha also had a feud going on over Sonya Strong in House of Glory. So now with all that history, and also Big Daddy Cruz took the New Age Wrestling Championship off of Sasha Jenkins. So now they're all coming to Empire Pro, Sasha and Tank making their return, Big Daddy Cruz making his debut. That's gonna be, Big Daddy Cruz is a big guy, but I've seen him move. Like he's one of those guys that, like us, like you see us and you have a perception, and then you watch them step in the ring and you watch them move, and it's like, oh damn, like don't underestimate him or his size. He's really good. And Tank's vicious. Tank had an amateur background in wrestling, so and used to roll with Coupe de Ville, who's also trained with amateur a little bit. Hakim would know about that. He's done the amateur thing.
Oh yes, that's right.
Hold up. Before we get to the final match here, you wrestled like amateur in school?
Yes, sir. I won 4 city championships.
That's amazing.
4 city championships in 1 year. He's like Al Bundy.
Ain't no 1 year.
No, I do have an amateur background myself. So I wrestled for.
Nice. What weight class?
Well, I started off at the 189 in high school, and then I moved to heavyweight my junior and senior year. So.
Yeah, I was freshman year, believe it or not, 145.
Wow.
Sophomore year I jumped up to 167. Junior year 189, and my senior year I was still like 189, and sometimes I jumped in 215 because we didn't have a 215 on the team, so I kind of did both, and I was team captain as well.
I was also a lot better shape at those weights at that weight myself. So I love amateur wrestling still. I mean, I watch the Olympics anytime, or the NCAA championships every year. It's an amazing sport.
Yeah, I was coaching for a while before I moved out to Connecticut. I was coaching little kids for like a year and a half.
Cool. I did not know that about you.
And didn't you travel to like mad countries? Went to Russia and
yes,
Paris,
I wrestled in Russia and France. Actually, oh damn! Now that you mention it, I won the Russian championship when I was in Russia. I won a medal in Russia.
Another championship, huh, Kim?
So I was pretty good.
I guess
amazing. I did not know anything about that. Wow, that's great. So you guys are going to be taking on Hustle and Muscle, Jay Bricks and Richard E. Stone. We're very familiar with these guys.
Yeah, this is
first time ever. Right?
See, he took the words right out of my mouth. That's why we are tag team wrestling. That's why.
First time ever.
First time ever.
You can start.
Never. Yeah, we never. Well, I'm even trying to remember. In that 4-way, did we even touch?
I don't.
We had that 4-way in Test of Strength.
It was 4-way Test of Strength. Lone Survivor 3.
Did we even touch those guys?
Nope.
No, right? Yeah. So I mean, even though we was in a match with them, we never touched in that 4-way. So this right here is gonna be epic because we colliding for the first time. All I have to say is, our record speak for itself. They better be ready to bring it because, like I said before, you're gonna see things that you haven't seen from us in a while, and you're gonna see things like I didn't even know these guys can do that. So they might be thinking, oh, this is gonna be kind of like, a horseman style type match. Nah, my brothers. We might bring that lucha style back. We might bring that hardcore back. We might bring that technical back. Or we might just bring everything back. All I'm saying is they better be ready.
My thing is, you've seen their promo, Rick. I know because I've seen you share it. Are they mocking us? They got the old video camera look and
right,
grunting and growling, kind of sounding like me and Hakim. Jay Brick standing there looking intimidating and everything.
It definitely seems that way. Yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen the promo and I'm like, well, damn, that's how you feel. That we some old guys that we can't do this no more. Listen, prepare yourselves, gentlemen. Prepare yourselves. Our promo's coming. We're gonna exactly tell you and talk to you and let you know. Just be ready next week. Be ready. House of Payne's coming. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to go into it because I want y'all to see the promo. I want y'all to understand that this is not a game. Have all the fun you want. Make all the mockery you want. At the end of the day, this Saturday, y'all got to step in the ring with us. And that's not good for you.
Well, they have improved as a team. I definitely don't want to be them come Saturday.
No, all the credit in the world. They kind of stepped away from the firm. They're doing their own thing. They've been, shut up and wrestle. They've been going to a lot of places, and they're doing good as a team. They had a match with the Haven that I got the chance to sit back and watch. It was a great match. I don't want to take nothing from them. But we're not taking them lightly. It seems like they're kind of taking us lightly, taking us for a joke. Do what you will, but you're gonna have to pay for that. You don't take that lightly. You're not gonna mock us. Or my Batman voice. I don't appreciate that.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you very much. So that's this Saturday, June 18th, 7 p.m., 662 Co Avenue, East Haven. It's not to mention those matches that we mentioned, but we got Ref Bill, L Ref, and Q on the show, as well as the wonderful voice of the Northeast, Matt DeCourt, doing the ring announcing. It's a show that I'm very looking forward to. I'm glad to have you guys here tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna get the live commentary debut of yourself, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm truly honored to be a part of this. I really am.
We're looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it.
I appreciate that. Yeah. So yeah, that's. Make sure you guys can go to Eventbrite, correct? Click the link in the profile. You guys can go ahead and buy tickets. What were they, 15, 20?
$15 online, $20 at the door. Come check this show out. There's a lot of wrestling going on in Connecticut that day. I guarantee you this is going to be a night to remember.
I'm telling you guys, there's a show in Bridgeport early in the day. If you guys go to that show, it starts at 2 o'clock. You guys just swing by afterwards because it starts hours later. So come by.
20 minutes up the road. Come check us out.
Yep. I want to thank you guys for coming, Nick and Akim, again. Make sure everybody that's listening or watching, whichever, come check out this show. It's going to be a barn burner. I'm really looking forward to it.
For sure. Also, shout out to Ref Bill, too. Ref Bill's been putting in some work with us, helping us out with this. Thank you to you. We've been promoting the show, always supporting us, doing anything we do, us as a team and us with our companies that we're with. Yeah, man, we appreciate you guys. Also, shout out to Smooth Lenses. CJ and company will be in the house taking photos. Yeah, man, this is gonna be a good one. I'm really excited. We've been really wanting to do this, and I'm excited to see you guys.
Don't forget about Richard.
Richard Ruiz. Oh my God, former cameraman for Evolve will be shooting the ad
Okay.
for us. So it'll be out, on YouTube later on, a few weeks later, after we do some editing and everything. Just I'm excited. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's just there's no words to really describe it. I just want you to come and watch it. Come and see it. Experience this with us. We're gonna take you on a ride.
That's great. More wrestling in Connecticut is always better. So come check this out. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.